Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be going through a list of my, probably not top 10, but just 10 of my favourite monsters and aliens and just in general creatures from movies. So first off we're going to have the Xenomorph from Alien, from the Alien franchise. This is going to be the standard original Alien, not any of the like protomorphs or anything like that. And because I absolutely love, I absolutely love the creature design. The creature design keeps evolving, keeps changing, yes, but normally into like cooler and cooler variants, because due to horizontal gene transfer, how they like take it influence from their hosts, they could turn out really cool. Number 2 is, which takes my number 1 spot, is got to be the Thing from The Thing. One of the, if you really think about it, one of the most terrifying creatures ever to be put to film, in my personal opinion, just because of how sneaky and devious and how real it can be. Like, if you are in a group stuck with this thing, you have no idea who is a thing. So for me, this one personally takes my top number 1 as best scary creature. Number 3 is Audrey 2, or Tui, as he was called in the film, from Little Shop of Horrors. One of the sillier ones on this list. This thing is not really that. It is kind of scary, but if you really think about it. But for me personally, this thing was just funny as all hell, and I absolutely loved the songs in the movie as well. It's a really good like musical horror-y kind of thing. It's more comedy than anything else though. So yeah, if you do enjoy like funny horror, then definitely go give this one a watch. Number 4 is Kaiju. Now, specifically for me, it has to be Slatter. Has to be my favourite one from Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim, the first one, the first movie, was the better of the two in my personal opinion. The second one just didn't really have that sense of scale and sort of thing. Like, if you go look at the first movie, you can see everything is, well, pretty much everything is filmed from a human-sized perspective. You're looking up at the kaiju and the Jaegers, and just like the amount of destruction and decimation there, and like the power. Like, it really shows like the oomph that these giant creatures and giant mechanical constructs have. In the second one, it feels very CG. It feels very much like just a floating camera around like the heads of the Jaegers and the kaiju. It doesn't have the same impact. And that's not me saying, oh, don't go watch it. Definitely go watch it. It's still a decent movie. But for me personally, it's not one of my favourites. It's still pretty good though. Number 5 on my list is Venom from Venom. Yes, this one. This one is one of my favourites just because they humanised Venom a little bit more, I feel. They kind of brought him down to earth, so to speak, and made it, honestly, with the I forget his name, but the gentleman playing Eddie, his physical acting as well, like when Venom's pulling him around and things like that by the tendrils, it's just so good, and it does portray a really good visualization of how the symbiote would work in physicality in real life. I think it's really good to me. Also, Venom is just so goddamn hilarious. He has this brutish nature, but at the same time this childlike aspect towards everything, because he's in a completely foreign he's on a completely foreign planet to him. None of this is like normal to him. Like, he's used to, like, him and his, like, the rest of the symbiotes are used to like hunting wild animals and like being more wild animal-ish. Where, yeah, it was actually brought a bit more human to him once he bonded to Eddie Brock. Number 6, and again for the funnier one, like creatures and monsters on this list, you have the Critters from Critters. Don't get me wrong, from the still images that you're going to be seeing here, they do look a bit like, oh god, get away from them, and if you were to encounter one, that would definitely be my advice. Stay the hell away from them, just run the fuck away. But in the movie, they are portrayed being a little bit dopey, a little bit dumb in some cases. They are very intelligent creatures, don't get me wrong, they're no animals. But the way they're portrayed is just absolutely funny as all hell. The bold one just popped into my head. Number 7, and one a very, very old film, but still holds up in my books, is Brundlefly from The Fly. If you've ever gone and seen the original The Fly movies, then this one's definitely some body horror going on. And again, with, as his name, Jeff Goldblum. God, why did I forget his name? And with Jeff Goldblum's brilliant acting in this one, he does portray a man turning into a fly really goddamn well. With what his physical form, what his mental form's going through during this transformation process. And number 8, if you are afraid of spiders, look away now. For number 8 is the eight-legged freaks from Eight-Legged Freaks. What happens when you take toxic waste, chuck it in a pond, and you feed the crickets in that pond to spiders in a spider farm? They get big, apparently. Really fucking big. Ugh. As much as I love spiders, IRL, I absolutely love spiders. I will handle them, I will pet them, I will feed them. I would love to actually have some of my own. Some like couple of tarantulas and things like that. I would absolutely love to house some of them. I just can't at the moment. But yeah, Eight-Legged Freaks. Again, if you want one of those like horror comedy kind of things, 100% go watch this one if you can handle spiders, obviously. But this one has some of the absolute funniest scenes I have ever seen. In fact, I'm going to show you a very, very quick clip from this movie. See what I mean? It is so goddamn OP, but it is so good at the same time because it has some really good tense bits of suspense in there as well. Oh boy. Number 9. I wasn't 100% sure whether or not I would put this one on the list because I don't really know if he counts as like a monster or a creature. He definitely counts as a creature, but like a monster or an alien kind of thing, or in the normal sense. But Hellboy. Hellboy is one of my favourites. Honestly, I can't put a very specific reason on it why, but he is one of my absolute favourites. I think it's just his attitude, like a monster working for a creature working for the government, working for the good guys and all things. He just wants to be free. Like, I think that speaks to everyone in a sense. Just wants to be free. Just wants to be free to live his own life. Doesn't want to be judged. Doesn't want to be just doesn't want to be like judged and persecuted just because of the way he looks or what he is, sort of thing. Which I can definitely see. I definitely see why. But yeah, again, one of my absolute favourite creatures from movies. And number 10, a pretty good one, is the graboids from Tremors. And yeah, these are one of my absolute favourite monsters just because of the kind of if you really think about it, they are quite terrifying. If you don't have the kit that they had in the movie, in like some of the movies and even the TV series, which is very good. I wish they continued it. Yeah, the graboids from Tremors, absolutely bloody terrifying. These huge 20-foot worm-like snake things just randomly popping out the ground and nomming you. So yeah, these definitely take a decent spot on most terrifying creatures. But yes, that is the end of our list today, guys. I will have to leave you there. And if you liked this video, please make sure you leave a like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you believe that I missed any, or if you have your own personal list of top favorite monsters and things like that, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. And so, peace, bye, love you guys.